Give it to... Oh my God, you not... This motherfucker. That's a good question, by the way.
Okay.
Applaud.
2 points for me.
Exactly. Who is Rachel? So, at this point in my life, I don't really have to question who am I like I did before. In the past couple of years, I'm someone very self-aware, self-assured, and knowing going through what I've experienced and knowing what I know now. I'm a no-nonsense person. If it doesn't make sense for me, I'm not going to do it. If it's going to cause too much conflict or too much thought, then it isn't for me. So I'm very self-aware. And even when it comes to my own conflicts with myself, I'm aware that I cause a lot of my own issues. So who am I? I'm someone who is knowing and learning, because you don't want to ever stop learning.
Right.
So I'm self-assured. I'm self-aware.
Do you feel that you make decisions easier now than you did 20 years ago?
Yes, it doesn't take me as long. Oh, okay. Hi, welcome to TALKinPINk. It doesn't take me as long to make decisions now as it did 20 years ago. Do I still question certain things? Absolutely, but as far as decision makings and I don't battle with myself as long as I did.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Okay.
So no, hold on.
Okay, you got something else?
No, I have something for you.
Oh, you want to ask me?
I do. I want to ask you,
Mm-hmm.
Keita, who are you?
I'm Keita. And I say that because Keita is my nickname.
Mm-hmm.
And I hold on to that because when I hear my name in that aspect, it's a term of endearment because it's a nickname.
Yeah.
My friends, my family.
Right.
Well, not my family. They call me something else.
Right.
But my friends call me this, and what that means to me is that I am who I am. I feel I'm strong. I feel I'm confident. I feel I'm empowered
Mm-hmm.
by that name.
Mm-hmm.
And my full name, of course, is Nikita.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the origin of my name is Slavic.
Okay.
And it means unconquerable.
Mm.
So I found that out about 15 years ago. That's what my name meant.
Okay.
So I was like, that's me.
Yeah.
Because you know how many times you've been tried,
Yep.
pushed around. Because I used to be a pushover.
Yeah.
Because I'm a people person. I used to be a pleaser.
Yeah.
But not anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned to please myself first.
Amen to that.
If it doesn't make me happy,
Exactly.
I don't want to be a part of it.
Right.
And I do that a lot lately.
Right.
Because I find myself just wanting to be with myself.
Exactly.
And I love that because I'm really, like you said, you're curious, you still want to learn.
Yeah.
And that's what I am doing right now. I'm learning who I am.
Right.
And those experiences that I had, they help me to understand who I am.
Exactly.
Because I just realized how strong I am
Mm-hmm.
with the loss of a loved one.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize
You were that strong.
That strong.
You didn't think you was gonna be able to do it.
I did it.
And then you have to even be strong enough for the people around you, because they sometimes people don't realize how weak they are and how dependent they are to need your strength.
Yeah.
so.
And I see that too. Like how people like they want to be around me because there is something in me. Ah, it is a fly.
Exactly.
I'm still gonna drink.
Oh, you motherfucker! Why?
I didn't do it.
Exactly, bitch.
You did now. I got that from my mother-in-law. That's how she killed flies. Sorry. The fly's dead. Okay, everybody be calm.
Oh
the fly
God.
is dead.
No, it's not.
It's dead now. Oh shit! It fell on the floor. Okay.
Oh my God, my face hurts so bad.
I'm a person
You didn't know how strong you were.
That's how strong I just proved to y'all how strong I am.
Kill something, bring it back to life, kill it again.
There you
now
go.
it's dead.
All woman. You're so stupid. But
Oh my
but anyway, so what was I saying? I don't know.
Yep.
We kill flies around
Oh
here
my
where
God,
I'm
my
buried.
face hurts.
Country. That's
so
how. That's
bad.
me. That's who I am. I'm country.
And ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing at all wrong with that. But you know what? I'm glad that because we're women who use our life experiences to help us grow. Because if you don't get anything out of the previous experience that you had, you're gonna keep making those same mistakes, and you're gonna keep having those same individuals around you because you haven't learned anything from that experience.
Oh my God. You are who you keep company. I'm sorry. That's who you are. If you don't want nothing, you're going to have friends that don't want nothing.
Not all the time.
Uh-huh.
No.
Uh-huh.
Not all the time.
Uh-huh.
No.
Uh-huh.
There are a lot of people that have people around them who are great, and they don't even use those people or those experiences to make themselves greater. So that's not true, because you don't have people that are around you that don't have shit going on.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
full
have
of shit.
nobody around me. I remember one time I said I had to change my circle.
You did. But the people that were around you were very driven, strong women, who were just.
Now, yeah, when I go to my gym, I feel empowered like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly.
That's my safe space.
That exactly.
What's your safe space?
My bad.
Yeah, I can see.
I'm finding that I love to be alone. Like, it's nothing wrong with having company,
Yeah.
but I get the most restful peace when it's just me in my bedroom.
Do you get the most peaceful rest? Is that what you mean?
The most restful peace. No, I meant what I said.
Okay, the most restful peace.
Peaceful rest too, but most
Okay.
restful peace. The peace has got to be restful.
Which piece?
All of them.
Every
Any piece that I
every
choose to
single
put
piece.
underneath my pillow. It's got to be restful. Because sometimes I'm not able to just go to sleep. So I'll binge watch and then I'm like, okay, this is enough.
Yeah.
Where's your rose? You got to go to sleep now. I love, you're saying that you need to be alone, you need to have a break and get away. It's nothing like getting away. And I mean, like, not even going home sometimes. Like, just getting a room. Like, it's different for me because my girls go out of town, you know? But even, like, not going home sometimes, it's like, you know what? Just don't go home. Just get a room. Just stay the night. Even having a change of scenery just for a night. It's
like,
so
what is it?
restful and it's peaceful. Light a candle. Get you a glass of wine and just use that cable.
She don't even drink.
I don't drink, but just to be in that big bed by yourself.
In the hotel with
Exactly.
the comforter, you know, they have
It's so comfortable. Just take a shower in that nice shower.
Really? Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm
Bring
just
it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back.
I need to go on vacation,
Bring
y'all.
this shit back.
Even if it's the staycation,
yeah.
like, I don't have to really leave the city. I love going to a nice hotel and just
Not being responsible for cleaning the room.
Exactly.
When you get it.
Exactly. Leaving the wet towels just there and like
yeah. Just get a new one.
Exactly. Can you bring up? Yes, I would like a turn down. So please come put this bed together for me. It's just fucking lazy, but I love it. It's so worth the money.
Stuff.
Exactly. Because I would love to get out of bed sometimes. That's an argument. Well, not really an argument, but a conversation that was had a lot. It's like, can you just pull up the blankets and put the pillow on top? Something that simple. I'm sorry, I be talking to my brother. But I was just like, that was a conversation that would have to be had a lot. You know, sometimes people just get up and they get ready and they go. And I'm just like...
Oh, and don't make the bed?
Just pull up... Yes. Just pull up
That is a very...
Because I don't know what it is. My room could be completely chaotic, but if my bed is made, it just makes me feel like, okay, hey bed, how was your day?
I can see that because my thing is like, I need the bed made before I get in the bed. And a lot of times I will make the bed before I go to bed. Mm-hmm. Like right before. Mm-hmm. And I think that, you know, getting in a messy bed is like, you know, you're sleeping with old dreams. You don't want to have those dreams.
I never thought about it
that you had the night before. You want to have some fresh, clean, new dreams.
Yeah, that's why my bed is made
about Jay-Z, because I had another dream. I had another dream. I don't know why.
What do you think it means?
I don't know. I think I know, but I think I know. I think I know. We're not gonna say, but I think I know. I want something new in my dreams. That's all it is.
Oh wow.
That's what it is.
You only want something new in your dreams?
In my life. Because I'm in a place right now, it's like I feel boxed in.
Yeah.
And I'm scratching to get out.
Yep.
But I'm being pulled back.
Yeah, no, you need a break. That's what you need.
Maybe I'm gonna start off with that till tomorrow.
Yep, before you lose your shit.
What that's gonna be about.
Before you lose your shit, you need a break. Just you. Mm-hmm. By yourself.
Yeah, because I've been going.
Even if you have to put your phone on silent, like you don't have to cut it off. You don't have to block nobody.
Airplane
Just put your phone on that and take a break for a full 24 hours. Just you.
Okay. Next question. So we talk about where you are now. What do you see yourself in 10 years?
Oh my gosh. In 10 years, I'm gonna be a homeowner. I'm gonna bite the bullet. I was shopping around before all of these worldly things happened. But in 10 years, I definitely will be a homeowner. Hopefully I'll be more mentally stable.
Let's not say hope.
I mean, well, I don't want to say hopefully, but I will be mentally sound. Let me say that. I won't, I bring up my past a lot and how I was raised and how other children go through things. I won't have those same battles and insecurities or even comments. Yeah. Because I feel like we all have people, in our lives for reasons. And so I am that voice for a lot of youth around me. A lot of youth don't have people that they can talk to. Yeah. And because I am very open, honest, sometimes brutally
and direct.
Right. But I feel like that's what they need. And in a safe space for them to exactly. Yeah. And a safe space for, youth to communicate.
And that's what I want to be honest. Like, I've had this desire to start like a group. To start off as, married women. Mm-hmm. We just get together and we just lay all our shit out there. Mm-hmm. And you'll see how many, things that y'all have in common or we have in common. Mm-hmm. And it's just a place for us to release. Right. So, and then I've been given permission by a friend of mine to actually do that at their place of business. Okay. So, and I know you're going to ask me that same question. I am. So I see myself as a multiple business owner.
Mm-hmm. You've said this. On a number of occasions.
Exactly.
So affirm that. I believe you.
Yeah, so I have 2 right in mind, and then I have my community service, which would be the women's group, and then and piggybacking on you with the helping mold the young, because that's what we're supposed to do. Because I find a lot of times like we blame children for the way that they act and what they do when we've taught them these things. And so. And I feel like every time I talk to somebody else, well, not every time, more times than often, I say that. I talk to somebody else, I don't know why. Yes, you do know why.
Yeah.
Like when you were 12, when you were 10 years old, did you do some of the same stuff?
Right.
Like, did you have an issue with this?
My youth do the same thing.
Did you go through puberty?
Right.
And you forgot that you had done all these experiences?
Right. I forgot I was nasty. I used to put tampons back in a tampon box.
Ew,
used ones. I had a tampon box with the unused ones and a tampon box full of the used ones. That's fucking... When you think about that, like, that has been in your vagina for a period of time. Cooking. So you want to put that cooked in a box.
That's nasty.
Yeah. It was nasty to me when someone said, so I was trying to get a tampon. I was like,
Did you throw up?
And then I was like, let's see where you're going with let me just get. And so after that, I like got rid of it, and then I was like, yeah, that's kind of nasty, but I knew I can flush it down the toilet, so whatever. But I try not to be as hard, but my girls.
Flush them.
Exactly. Oh my God, don't say that. But my girls are allowed to, and when I say my girls, like any group of girls that come to my house, they're allowed to speak freely around me. And sometimes their emotions get the best of them. So I may do something with the youth. I don't feel like I really have the patience for children, but I may do something with the female youth because I feel like at the end of the day, they need a safe place and they need someone to be able to communicate with. But a lot of times you have to you're always like, why they talk like that? Well, they're taught to speak that way. Mine they speak hard to me and to each other, but I speak hard.
Yeah. So
it's like, I can't expect you to be soft touch if I'm over here, girl, don't fucking play with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I want a place like I didn't have growing up. Yeah. And that's a safe place for, so I may do some girl group home type-ish. This is 10 years, so
she will. Because I'm going to call, hey, I need you to come over here and talk to these little girls. Mm-hmm. Just whatever come out is fine. Don't worry. You would not be
judged. It's a no judge. I do that at my house when I have young people over. There's a no judge zone. You don't fucking judge me, and I won't fucking judge you. Capiche?
Wait, what are you doing? To the fly.
Girl, exactly.
The dead fly.
R.I.P.
Don't do it. Okay. Next question. Why don't you use my shea butter?
I do. What you mean? Wow, you really asking me that? You see how you just talking about my purse. You see how tight that thing is? Somebody would be so disappointed in me because they're like, this is a designer bag. Why are you doing that to that? It's catching hell. But I don't have no room for that. And when I've left it in the car, you know that shit will melt.
Girl, put it in a little container and put it in your purse.
You are right. See, you are smart. You are kind.
I am important.
You are so right. And I had them little travel things.
I know you do.
You are, girl, I hate grabbing that big. Exactly. But I do use it. You know what? I use it for my lips. I use it for my scalp. I use it. It's just so convenient.
And it's good for all of that.
All of that. For my feet, especially.
It just feels good on your hand.
It literally feels like butter. Like, it will just melt. And, like, sometimes when you, like, let's just say your feet, because I got some well, one of my feet is worse than the other. Anyway, but like when I put it on there, I don't have to worry for the rest of the day. When you put on regular ass lotion, that shit gonna be white and cracked again. So,
in an hour.
but when you put that shit, I literally have a hard time washing that shit off.
Cause it just feels so
It's
good.
just it soaks in and it's so good. We're gonna have to fuck with her. Like we're gonna put her on the site or some shit because that shit's good.
We're gonna have to.
That shit's good.
We're gonna have to interview her.
Yeah.
That's my girl. She the bomb. She is the bomb. I got some free stuff. She gave me some scalp oil because I bought 3 containers. She gave me some scalp oil.
Why are you talking about this? Like it don't
Okay,
count.
I'm sorry.
No, hold on. It don't count if she give it to you. You have to give it to
Pay
me
it forward.
for it to count. That's what you got to do. She gave me some scalp oil, girl. Ain't nothing wrong with your fucking scalp. You do not. Ain't nothing wrong with your doggone scalp. Y'all look so refreshed and tight. I can see all your parts.
Right?
I don't know where my parts are. I've been battling because I've been like, should I comb this shit out or cut it or I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I can fade this shit real quick and not be worried. So I'm just having like hair is hair. It'll grow, and if it don't, fuck it. Oh well.
Right. It'd be out my face.
Yeah, I'm just saying it off my back. Like I literally feel like it's time for me. I feel like I'm premenopausal. I have been hot lately. Hot.
Rachel.
I have literally been sweating for no good damn reason.
It's 100 degrees every
No.
day.
No. Even when I am in my building at work.
It's 100.
No. Inside the building. So when I go to work, I dress for the inside. I literally have long sleeves. I have sweaters. I have a heater in my office. So you're right. It's 100 outside, but it's 69 inside. I have a heater. When I have short sleeves on, you know what? I'm cold. I have a heater.
So and lately you haven't been turning it on.
No, I've been cold.
Oh, so you think?
But no, when I'm walking,
only
only in my office I have this heater. But inside the building, I'm like, I don't know what it. I literally have to do like this. I have to get the hair off of me. Like I am hot. I'm like,
so you think you're premenopausal?
I think I am. I mean, I always been moody, so I'm never gonna know about that shit.
That shit ain't gonna.
I don't know. I'm ready to take this shit out.
I don't think you're premenopausal.
Why?
Because it's too soon.
I started early. Ain't that how it works?
But yeah and no. Because that's the only symptom you have.
No, I be
Just
tired
being
a lot. I be tired. I be thirsty. I be hot.
You diabetic.
I'm hormone. Oh, you know what? I can be pre-diabetic, and that ain't even no motherfucking thing.
It is.
No, it's not.
It is.
People need to stop fucking lying.
Either
Either you got that shit or you fucking don't. Like you can't be pre. No, let's stop saying that.
Are you still afraid of COVID?
No.
I am.
Why?
Because we had like 20 cases.
Yeah, I had a lot to do on my job.
And I
And we
still
both
know
had
what
it.
it feels like to have it.
You never had it?
I never had it.
So hold on, everybody in your house had it, but you never had it?
Never had it.
Oh yeah, you couldn't go to work because you've been around somebody who fucking had that shit. You was out for almost a goddamn month. But I've had it, and that shit is no fucking joke. No fucking joke.
See, that's the thing. I don't know what that feels like.
I was exhausted. I still have
Remnants?
yes. So when you get COVID, there you go through this what is it called? This COVID fatigue or fog or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You'll forget a lot of shit. You'll just you'll be doing something
Just go blank.
and just go fucking blank. That happens a lot.
That's the vaccine, because I do that.
That's not the vaccine. I don't think it's the vaccine.
The vaccine, they got us with that vaccine.
So you feel like you shouldn't have got the vaccine?
I needed to get it.
You did.
I did. I'm not.
And at one point, you were the
regretting that.
only one out of the house. And look how protected you were. So imagine if you didn't have the vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
Was your family vaccinated?
No.
Okay, do you want it?
COVID?
Yeah.
COVID? Oh, no. I don't want to ever be sick. Ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
You have a strong immune system. So you got the vaccine and you have a really good immune system because you literally were around people.
Mm-hmm.
So I got it. One of my girls got it, but the other one did not.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah. And I was trying to, as soon as I tested negative, I was trying to go back to work, but my body wasn't, my mind was way ahead of my body. And so
Sure.
I was like, I'm negative, I can come back. But I was still fucking cold. I was exhausted. I was moving slow. And they were like, Rachel, what are you doing here? Go home. And I was like, but I'm negative. And they're like, okay. But look at how you walking. They said, it's right. I was like, you got on a coat and it's hot outside. I was like, because I'm cold, y'all. And I was like, no, go home. My coworker took a picture of me. He went to go tell on me. He was like, come around here. This girl up here, she trying to get us all sent home. And I was like, no, I'm not. I said, hey. And they like, hey. I was like, why you way down there? I'm negative. He's like, go home.
Take your ass.
Exactly.
Home.
He was like, make sure he said it, go home. I was like, that's fucked up. But yeah, it's no joke. It's serious. I mean, and because I've had it, I'm not afraid. And I think that's the only thing. I've had it, so I'm not afraid of it. And they do have different variances, so I understand it, with the different variances. Again, I could get it again, but it's something like if you've had it, you won't catch it again for 6 months. That's what I've heard. But you know, people talk shit. So
Yep.
I don't know.
Okay, I got a parenting question.
Okay.
You have girls.
I do.
Who do you want your girls to be? And I know they're going to probably be something totally fucking different than you have in mind.
What do you mean?
Like, when they become 20, 25 years old, 30, whatever.
Who do
when
I
they
want
become
them
women,
to be? Right.
What kind of women you want them to be?
I want them to be strong, mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. I want them to be self-aware, and I want them to be courteous, not nice, because when you're nice, people will run over you.
Yep.
But I want them to be self-aware because I want them to be strong and independent, and I want them to feel like if shit is not working for them, I don't have to stand here and deal with it. Because I know when I was young, it was a lot of shit that I put up with because I was not self-aware and I was not self-confident. So that's what I did. So I want them to be self-assured, self-aware, and I want them to know who they are and what they do and do not have to deal with.
And what steps are you taking to make sure that they are doing that? Because I know they're not going to know that over fucking night.
Right.
So what do you have that structure that you make sure that, you know, they know every aspect of what you want them to do?
So right now what I'm telling them, what I'm teaching them is to know yourself, to know your self-worth and your self-value. Because a lot of times, even when it's beat into you, be strong, be beautiful, be wise, you'll still experience moments and people who will try to put you in your place. So as long as you always know who you are, know your worth and value, there's some shit that you will not put up with. There's some shit that you'll be like, you know what? This is who you say that I am, but I know who I am. And because I know who I am, I don't have to listen to this shit. I don't have to accept this shit. And I don't have to deal with this shit. And that's even coming from, that can be even from your family members.
Yeah.
Or co-workers. Or spouses. Anybody.
Yeah.
There are certain things that you do not have to put up with. And when you know who you are and what value you bring and what value you hold, then you'll be better adults. And there are points of times, because they're still learning themselves, that they do question themselves.
Right.
And I don't leave the room for them to do that.
Yeah.
I correct that shit as soon as I hear it. You're not stupid. You're not fat. You're not ugly. You are wise. I said some of these words are not even allowed. So we curse in my household, but some of these words they're not. You cannot say stupid in my house.
That is a concern.
Because no one is stupid in my house.
Right.
No one. And we have a larger vocabulary than that. So you're not even allowed to say that shit.
Right.
So no, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
So that's the things that I'm teaching them and the things that I'm, you know, beating into their heads now. Be very aware of who you are.
Yeah.
Be very aware of what you bring to the table and your self-worth. And when you are, you won't deal with a lot of bullshit. Yeah. Bullshit is going to come naturally anyway, but you'll maneuver it better.
Exactly. You'll be able to recognize it.
Exactly. And then you'll be like, nah, I'm going to call bullshit. Because I know who I am, I know what I am, and I know what I will and will not put up with. So, type shit. That part. Yeah. So how do you do that? What kind of young ladies are you raising? Because your girls are very quiet.
They are very quiet and very passive. Mm-hmm. But I got one that's passive aggressive, like a mug. Mm-hmm. Like, I'll be like, "Are you my child?"
Mm-hmm. You like, go girl, shut the fuck up.
So, and then I have one, you know, that I can see myself. Mm-hmm. And I tell them both because they are so reserved and they're so shy. And I'm like, if you don't know, ask. I know what you're capable of.
Right.
I need you to know what you're capable of.
Right.
And so I want them to be strong. I want them to be little me's, to be honest. But I know that's not possible. Right. Because they don't have the same parents that I have.
Right. I definitely do not want my kids to be little me's. Definitely
but
do not.
I want them to know what I know now before now. Right. Like, I just learned who I am now. Right. I want them to know that sooner.
Correct. Absolutely.
So, and that's something that I wasn't able to learn.
Until you were much older.
Yeah, exactly. So I had to figure a lot of stuff out for myself.
Right.
But I think they'll be okay, but it's hard to imagine what they will be because of where they are now.
Yeah. Well, not me, not mine. I know who mine are. Mm-hmm. They have very strong personality. One is stronger than the other, period. So I feel like even in life, even in relationships, even in work, I'm not gonna have to worry about her. Yeah. I'm like, that motherfucker got it. So I ain't gonna worry about her. But the other one, I'm like, it's gonna work a little bit harder. Exactly. It's gonna work a little. So you know you don't have to put up with that, right? And you know that's not true, right? And okay, but the other one is like, you got me fucked up. And I'm like, you the one. You the one. Yeah. Well, go help your sisters. Teach us. Go beat them up. You the one. But I know that they're gonna be strong. They're both bright. As far as academically, but I can tell because the world is so different from when we were growing up. We were sheltered. Like, remember how hard we used to sing songs? We had no clue of what the fuck we were singing. Now they sing songs, and I'm like, but you know every word.
But they don't know what it means, though. Right? You think they know what it means?
Suck my dick.
Do they know?
You think they don't? You think they don't? You think they don't?
No, I don't.
We was like,
they don't.
I'm not your super one. I'm not the kind of. So we didn't know what we were singing. Music was much different than it is.
I did what I was singing, but I didn't know. You make my love.
See, singing the hell out of them songs.
Singing that song.
Oh, you make my love. Exactly. Because we felt like we was going with the motion of the song. Right. Now they're saying words and they know what these words mean. So it's scary. Because I'm like, I can't even listen to music with you because it's like, you know what the fuck they're saying.
I'm asking my girls.
They know what they're saying though.
What that mean? What that mean?
You that they're gonna be like, mama, you know what that mean.
No, you tell me.
No.
Write it down. Right.
Let me draw you a picture of what they gonna do.
And on that note, we're gonna take a little break.
A little one.
Cause I gotta go to the
again.
Put some beans on.
Exactly. She gotta
be right back.
She gotta go wrap up some tampons.
You can have another day.
The boosters? Probably not.
I don't know. Probably so.
Oh, probably?
They probably are.
Yeah. When they came out with the age went down to 5, I was like, oh hell yeah, going. Because I didn't want to have one get it and the other one not. Yeah. I was just like, it doesn't make sense to me. I need to protect everybody.
So what do you feel about? You don't think we have earned reparations?
No, it's not. I didn't say that we haven't earned it. I honestly think that we don't deserve it because we weren't the ones that went through the bullshit.
But,
so I feel like at this point, it's just like you a house being in your family, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your great grandparents worked hard. They bought that house. They bought that land. Mm-hmm. Then the next generation come along, fuck it up a little bit. Oh no, the next generation take care of it because they saw them work and fight, right? So they take care of it. Then next generation come along. They don't give a fuck. Next generation, because they weren't there through it. Mm-hmm. So I feel like in some instances, yes, it's well deserved, but everybody is not going to treat it the same way. Some people, but some people gonna look at it as like, I'm just getting fucking free money. I didn't do shit for it.
And that's
so I feel like no, everybody.
And that's somebody that's still asleep.
Yeah, but to them, they gonna be like, I can now buy as much drugs as I need to start my own business, so I ain't gotta work on the food can no more. Somebody else gonna, maybe go to college or send their kids off or purchase their own land or fix up what they have.
It don't matter what you do with it. It's like if you give your child money, you don't care what they spend it on. You gave them the money to do whatever it is that they want.
So you don't dictate what should go on. I'm gonna give you this $1,000, but let me tell you what you're not gonna do. You're not gonna buy roadblocks, okay? You're not gonna buy up some land on Minecraft to build more motherfucking houses and shit and these black fucking dolls and shit. For them to just waste their fucking money on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, we want to give them money, but we want to see what they gonna do with it. We do. But I also want to say, you're not going to do this, and that with it. And then this is what they're going to say. But it's my money and you gave it to me.
I want it now. It's my money and I want it now.
You was that's that COVID brain. And you ain't never had it. You got that vaccine brain. Which one did you get? Since people say it matters. Moderna?
Yeah.
I think I got Pfizer. And remember what happened with a lot of people were getting the Johnson & Johnson one? And people were like, don't get that one gonna fuck you up. I was like,
that one shot, they had it.
I know. One and done. I was just like, that would make more sense. But people don't want that. Okay, I want to ask you a question about the kids.
Okay.
Have you talked to them about sex? And I know I've asked you this before.
I talked to one about it.
What about sexuality?
Not in that sense, like being gay.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, not at that one.
No.
It was a question about, do you know what this is? Yes, I know what it is.
Yeah.
Where'd you learn this? In school, they had us go to the auditorium.
Yeah.
So, do you know how important that is?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Do you know what that does?
Exactly.
So,
basically, do you know the power that you hold
exactly.
by not doing shit? Okay. I've had that conversation with mine. I said any question that they ask me, if they ask me the question, they're ready for an answer. And they even asked me how babies are made, how babies come out. So we did
you
that.
Show a video?
I did. I showed them a video of both ways, of vaginal and the cesarean. But I also had a conversation with one about sexuality. And I told her, no matter what you are, at the end of the day, you have to be comfortable with the decision that you make and the choice you make for yourself and your body. I said, however, there are always going to be people that attack you for making a decision for yourself. Whether you're straight or you're gay or you're trans or you're queer or you want to become a bear or a fucking butterfly. People are always going to have something to say. But you need to stand strong and firm in the choice that you make. So basically, like, it's not about, because when we were growing up, it was just like, you don't have no choice but to be fucking straight. Because if you anything other than straight, then it's a question and you just can't be here. Or for me to fucking answer to help you figure the fuck out.
I'm trying to, I a known relative who's gay.
Are you sure?
Didn't I say known? I
Okay.
don't have a, not that I know of.
Yeah. I have so many. I have a lot. And they don't care. I don't think they've ever cared. And so mine have kind of always been around people. And it's just like, it is what it is. So it's not like a secret, basically.
So, and that, is that progression?
I
To
think
be
I
able-
think that's progressive. But how people are judged and attacked is even, I mean, it's gone further than it once was. Basically, it's more acceptable now than it once was.
Yeah.
As far as being gay, trans, lesbian, anything. Because before, remember, I used to know guys that wanted to just say that they dated me, to just say that they had a girlfriend, knowing that they.
Didn't want to do
I was just like, how are we gonna prove this to people that we together? And they just be like, okay, we're gonna kiss on the lips sometimes, and I'm just like, okay. And then we just go about our
How old were y'all doing it?
We were in high school. I had some people like hiding in high school, but I'm just like, why does it matter what other people think? And I think for them, half of them wanted to live out loud, and the other half was just like, it's a choice, and I'd just rather keep this choice to myself. But it's like some people you could tell. It's like, why are you hiding when everybody fucking knows?
Yeah. Because
So-
there were people that I went to school with that were hiding it.
Yeah.
And one person hid it so well, I didn't find out till like, we were, 10, 15 years later?
Yeah.
Like, what? I had no idea.
Exactly. I was their friend the whole time.
You married? You married a woman? No. I didn't even know.
Exactly.
But I was like, okay.
So if you would have known, how would that have changed your mind about being their friend? Because I never cared, and I've been very inquisitive about sexuality, but I've always known I'm going to try it. I'm going to be with a boy, and I'm going to be with a girl.
Do you think that it's natural for us to want either same or opposite? Is that a natural thing?
I think it's
Or-
a natural thing. I think at some point, if you question it, you should just try it. Even if it's because I told close friends I remember middle school and high school saying this shit. I like girls. I like boys. And they're like, what do you like about girls? I'm like, they're just so pretty. And they're soft. And their body. And I don't know. But I was just like, and I almost felt like I like boys just because I was supposed to. But I was very open, but experienced, or let me say exposed is the real word. I was pre-exposed, and then that like catapulted me into my sexuality. I was like, well, I've been messing with girls. I've done it like my whole life. So to me, it wasn't like, oh, this is a secret thing. So I've always known that I wanted to. And I even shared my some of my experience, not in detail, but with my daughter and my niece. Because I'm like, if you have these like inquisitive feelings, that's not something you should shy away from or hide.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's about learning.
It is about learning, and I
Learn
don't
about
feel
you,
like
learn about
right. And
life.
sex is something that's supposed to be enjoyable and pleasurable.
And effective. No, that's not a good word.
Oh, okay.
It's not a responsibility, but
It is
it's a tool used
correct to create.
to create,
Right.
procreate.
Right.
Yeah. So
It is, but I don't want like back in the day it was so heavy on us. I don't want them to feel like this is a heavy thing. And I feel like the further you try to push them away is the closer that they're going to get to tempting themselves until they get to a point of, okay, I did it. I had sex. And it was not great at all. So
First time.
it's kind of overrated. Exactly.
First time. Ooh, I remember mine.
Yeah, I remember I remember
What
mine.
am I doing? What am I doing?
You literally did that?
Yes. I didn't say it, but that's what I was thinking. But
Did you have your hands over your face?
I did.
Oh my God. I bet he was like, either turned on or this ain't right. So depending on how he was, I don't know, but
I can't even tell you.
For me, I was just like, my first time, it was not planned for me, but I was just like, this is it. This shit fucking hurts. Like, this is not what's up. I did not do it again for a long time. And then when I decided I was ready is when I did it. And I did feel something different. But I think the attraction was so strong between me and this person, it made it different also.
Yeah.
But I don't want them to think that, you know, it's not something I want them to run to, let me say that. But it's not something that I want them to also be afraid of. But now, with the laws being the laws that they are, sex is different now. So now you have to even approach it differently because there is no cleanup after this. You know, like, this ain't no dry erase board. This is a permanent fucking marker, and whatever happens at this point happens. So I think, you know, it will take the fun out of sex.
You think so?
I think so, especially for the next generation.
I think it's too powerful to do that.
I think it is too, but I mean, I'm not helping you take out all these kids.
The residuals.
For who?
That's a consequence.
But the residual of what though? Food stamps? Like what is the benefit?
Of the pleasure.
Oh.
That's just the unintended. Unintended consequence.
Right, because that's even going to change birth control, isn't it? Isn't it going to affect birth control?
They're seeking that as well. They are right now with the
well, I got to get mine on before
interracial marriage now.
They're trying to abolish that?
Reverse Loving versus Virginia. And I don't know what case. Was it Connecticut? I don't remember, but the gay marriage case from 2015. I can't remember the name. But yeah, they're seeking a reversal on that now. So my thing right now, I feel like everybody has had it up to here.
Yeah.
And that the top is gonna pop off.
Yeah.
And it's gonna pop off wrong.
Yep.
And then we're gonna be fighting. We're gonna be fighting each other. And we don't even know why.
But who wins when we fight each other like that? Like nobody.
The strongest survive.
The strongest. No, the strongest just suffer longer.
It's called survival. Isn't that a song? Only the strong can survive. It's called survival.
Only the strong. I don't
know. That's not the tongue. It's like the 80s, 70s.
I was like, where did I go?
I don't know where you went.
I made some shit up.
Wrong turn.
Exactly.
So I believe that we actually are in a state of emergency, but people don't see it.
They don't.
And I think that women, we carry everything and everybody on our shoulders.
Why? We need to stop that shit.
It's in our nature.
No, it shouldn't be though. We definitely need to stop that shit. Because we suffer more because of it.
I know.
So yeah, no,
so
that's
how do you stop nature though.
But it can be unlearned. It can be unlearned. Mm-hmm. Because I have to choose myself first. I can't. My shit is heavy enough.
So this is and I try stuff on small scales every day. Let me tell you what I did. I just to see where people are. Mm-hmm. I had a client to come in, white guy, and before I even get into that, do you know the whole spiel or the whole story about the Amazon and the drivers union issue? Okay,
so you can't go with the story now.
So I'm trying to figure out if I can explain it in less than a minute. Okay, so So Amazon overworks their drivers. They make them work these long hours. They make them have to deliver all their packages. If they don't, they deduct shit from their paycheck. And they can't take breaks until they deliver everything. So it's like a oppressive state of employment. You do this work or you don't.
Okay.
So there's this guy, Chris Smalls, black guy out of New Jersey. He decided that he wanted to create a union for the drivers of Amazon.
Okay.
So he was a warehouse manager for like 5 years, and so he knew the workers, he knew the work, he knew what they were going through. So he was trying to create a union. They fired him. They demonized him. He continued with his work.
They fired him?
Yeah.
So how do you continue with your work after that?
He continued to create the union.
Okay, say that.
So he's a non-employee
Okay.
of Amazon, but he's developed a union for the ones who still work there.
Okay.
And I forgot where I was going with this story.
Okay.
But anyway, I really did forget.
There's a white guy, you said.
Okay, there you go. Thank you
very
very
much.
much. So, I had a client who's a
Okay.
driver for Amazon.
Okay.
And so I was like, oh, you are you? What do you think about the union that, with the union situation with the drivers for Amazon? You know what this motherfucker said?
Oh.
I'm against all unions. I said, oh, okay.
He's against all unions?
All unions.
Why?
That was his response to my question.
Why? You didn't let it go that far?
I didn't. I
Okay,
couldn't let it go that far.
Okay.
I got to get that CSI.
Oh my God. Trying to get that money.
See what we got to do for that money.
Exactly.
So I was like, and I'm thinking like, this is a benefit for you. This is to help you.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you be against it if it's to help you?
Mm-hmm.
Personally, professionally, for you.
Right.
And I couldn't understand. And of course I made my own assumptions. It's hard not to.
I mean,
I could be right.
Or
I could be wrong.
exactly.
But I think 90%
Oh
I'm
my
right.
God.
I think. And others would agree. Some may disagree. But I'm going to need to get some bullet points on why you disagree. I need to understand. It's just me understanding.
Right.
Not here to judge.
Right.
Just to understand.
Right.
Like, why would that not make sense to you if it's a benefit for you? It's to create a pension for you. It's to create, like, anything that you may need as an employee throughout your career.
Why did he
Leave,
continue?
like family leave, like,
Why did
paternity or paternity leave or something.
Right.
Like that.
Why did this gentleman continue to pursue creating this union even after he was fired?
Because it was for his people.
So he no longer benefits from this union, correct?
He no longer benefits from creating the union. But it is a job of his now. So, of course, he's employed as a, I don't even know what they call it. But
Unemployed union member?
not a union member, but a creator.
Okay.
But he doesn't get paid. He got people that supports or donates. As he continued to do this work, he got people who help him.
Oh, that's nice.
Right.
Okay.
Because he's working for the people.
Okay,
This is Malcolm and Martin all over.
Okay.
So and it's great because he went to I don't know if it was a hearing, but he addressed Congress, and they of course do what they do, demonize you. Why are you wearing a hat in here? Why are you dressed like the way you dress?
So what is demonizing?
Creating an image of unpopularity, of I'm sorry. I know words, but I feel like I'm,
It's because of the vaccine.
It's just the vaccine. Created an image that
No.
is
You answered it right.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay, got it.
Because a lot of times when you say things because you're so educated, people could lose you because you're You'll be on their educational level. So I was just asking for those pinkies who didn't understand what demonizing was. So now we both know what's going on.
To make you look bad.
No, not to make you look bad. Because if you don't ask, then you're just going to follow along, but not understand what the fuck you're saying. So I want to be able to understand that I'm following correctly now that I know what the word means. Okay. Now I'm about to say, bitch, you trying to demonize me up in here? Because I got fucking locks.
New word.
Exactly.
Using it.
Educationally.
Right. Boom. Do you have any questions for me?
No, you've asked some very good questions, but I want to know, why as women are we still continuing to carry such a heavy load when we don't have to? And why are we teaching our children this just because they're girls? I don't want mine. I feel like their loads can be heavy enough. Don't put on other people. And I don't allow them to do this with each other. Well, you said this about her and you're making her do this. And I say all the time, who do you need to worry about? Myself. I said, so remember that. So I don't want them. I think that's something that we need to unlearn as women, as a whole. Stop carrying all this heavy ass shit. It's okay for me to help you and be there for you, but if it's too heavy for me to even hear, I can't help you carry it. I can support you. I can love you. Yeah. But I don't want them to feel like they have to carry some heavy shit. And I do talk hard to my girls. I'm a very open, honest parent. I'm very transparent. I allow them to be transparent with me. But I don't want them to carry heavy shit. If you don't understand it, say that you don't understand it so that I can explain it.
Right.
Don't make me feel like, oh, I got it, but you have no clue what the fuck I'm talking about.
That's work.
It is, because even at work,
right.
I said, and people are like, if you don't understand, I said, oh, trust me, if I don't understand, I am not going to sit here and fucking pretend. I don't have a fucking clue of what you're talking about, or what you just said, or what the fuck you want me to do at this point. So if you could kindly please explain it again, in my terms, I can help you. So yeah, I don't want them to carry shit, because it seems like we're still doing that. You're like, that's us. We're women. We're supposed to. No, we not.
I just said that's natural for us to do that.
That needs to become unnatural then. We need to unlearn that shit.
So where do you think where we need to start? Where do we need to start to unlearn that?
We need to make ourselves aware of what's too heavy for us.
So, give me an example. Like, what would be too heavy for you?
And not even just too heavy. So I have a habit of wanting things to look a certain way. Let me just say, folding towels. I fold my towels a certain way. And I asked the girls to wash clothes, and I said, fold the towels. So look, this is what they'll do. And then I'll have a stack of these all over the place, and what I'll do is and then so literally this is me going behind. So what I said that's too heavy, them towels, as long as they are clean and folded and put away, that should be enough. Right? Fuck if that's how I want it or not. Are they clean? Yes, ma'am. Are they dry? Yes, ma'am. Did you fold them? Yes, ma'am. If I go in there and I pull all this shit out, I'm only making the load heavier for myself. Yeah. Because I'm then not allowing you to do what I asked you to do. Yeah. So I'm making a load heavier for myself. So that's just one example. I literally used to go behind them and do this fucking all the time. I say, clean your room. I go behind them and clean their fucking room.
And they're not even paying attention
as
to how you're doing
I say, clean the bathroom. You think you taking everything out of here and not spraying one chemical on shit? Is cleaning? That's your definition of cleaning? I've never come to your house to piss on shit. But I was like, no, that's not. And then it's like, I fuss and say, you didn't clean this. But if I don't give you the proper instructions to do it, you first have to see, well, Mom, explain to me what you're talking about. Or you clean it for me one time and I watch you do it, and then now I know. But we feel like we delegate, it ain't good enough for us. Then we got to go behind and fix it. So we're done from the day's stresses. We come home and have that bullshit we got to do. Then we got to cook and still clean. So no, we need to unlearn that. Is what I'm saying. They don't even have to be heavy shit. Simple shit like that.
Yeah.
Like cleaning up.
Yeah.
Taking the trash out. If you see this trash is full and the lid does not go down all the way, instead of huffing and puffing, excuse me. So you guys see, let me give you an example, right?
Everybody pay
Let me give you an example. Class is in session. Be quiet, put your phones down, take your ear shit off before I kick you in the face. If the lid is up and there's trash, I said, so this is what we're going to do. If you can no longer close the trash can lid, if it does not go down, that means it's too much trash in it, number one. Number two, get another trash bag, put it on the side, and start filling that up. Do not have this shit up like this.
And then that's what's gonna happen.
That's what we gonna get flies. We gonna get roaches and bugs. Exactly, and then
so dirty.
And then look, and you know you ain't gonna clean that shit up. So I'm just like, we need to unlearn certain shit, and we need to teach them. If I didn't show you the proper way, my bad. You right. Let me show you. Allow me to show you. So now when I go behind you and ask you, can you do it again? The next time, I'm gonna go behind you and say, I'm proud of you. You did a good job. I can tell that you've cleaned this. I can tell that you've tidied up and picked this up. You don't have to do it my way, but as long as it's done, I want it to be done. And I want to trust that I can delegate a task to you and you complete it.
Here it is. Not in just cleaning though, but
in every aspect.
Yeah.
Even educationally. Because listen, I'm not the brightest, and if you come ask me for help, I'm gonna be like, hold on. Hey Google. Okay? What's the question? Okay, the question is, we're gonna figure it out together. Okay? Y'all have computers now. Y'all have desks in your room. You have computers. You have chairs.
Is that progress?
That's girl. And let me tell you another thing about progress. Have you ever found an old paycheck stub of yours?
I have a paycheck, an actual check. It was for $2.98. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm gonna do with this? I just kept it.
I was wrong for that.
I just kept
I hope they didn't mail that to you, but